Creating videos from scratch can be hard and expensive, but it doesn't have to be. Today we're going to be talking about how to use Invideo AI to create short videos, long videos, and everything in between, whether you're looking for ads or just long form YouTube videos or just promotion videos. I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do that. With Invideo, there are lots of different models and lots of different settings. So I want to show you the exact settings that you can use to get the best results and also pay the least amount of money. So let's jump right in. All right, and the first thing that you will need to do is sign up for an Invideo account so you can follow along. If you don't already have an account, check out the link down below in the description. It has the latest offer to get the best deal to sign up for this. Once you are signed up, it takes just a few seconds. You will then be taken to a view that looks something like this. Sometimes when you sign up, it will take you to a view that looks like this. If you want to get to the view where I'm starting off here, you click Create AI from Scratch, and you can see you can come over here. Later in the video, we're also going to be talking about this agent and models right here. These are two different kind of ways that you can create videos, and they do create different results, and I'll be running through the results and kind of what they look like here. But in order to begin, you can see in this left-hand menu here, you have your home tab where you're going to be most of the heavy lifting, and then down here you have the history where you can see all of the projects that you are working on. We're going to start off, as I mentioned, coming in here to create AI videos. Once you click inside of this, you can essentially start creating videos right away if you want to, but honestly, I don't recommend doing that, especially because the way that this pricing works is it's based off of credits, and so you don't want to waste credits kind of testing things. So I want to show you kind of what works. So you could go through here and you could type in something and then generate a video, but what I recommend doing first is actually checking out these presettings down here, and this is why I really like Invideo. You can see here they have an Invideo version, and then they create a short video. So if I wanted to create a short video or make a video explainer, you can see I can click here, and it almost has like a little recipe inside of here that I can follow to create a specific video. Now with these, you can see it's just kind of showing some of the more popular ones here at the top, but if you wanted to see all of the recipes that they have here, you can click on the workflows, and you can see all of them are in here, including the one that we were just looking at, the explainer video. You can see this is inside of here. So you can scroll through and look at the trends. You have top picks, create faceless videos, create UGC ads, create ads marketing videos, create animated videos, and then create generative film. So you have all of those different options, and each one of these will take different credits depending on what you're looking for. Now, right now you can see we are in the AI videos tab, and that's where I'm going to start off here and show you some examples of what this looks like. And then next we'll go on to the agents and modes. So what I'm going to do here is I always recommend starting in the workflows. And the first thing we are going to do is create a short video. Very simple. You can click in this recipe right here and you can create a short video. You can have it fast-paced or very fast-paced. We're going to do a fast-paced video here for a YouTube short. And then in this example, I'm going to give it a really broad topic here. All right, and you can see here, I wanted to create a video about a random space fact. I'm not even giving it the fact here, so I'm letting the AI go through and find that. And then inside of here, you can change different settings like the background music. Here, I want this to be mysterious music, kind of like a space sci-fi music. And then you can make sure you have the language and you want, and then if you wanted subtitles, you can add any subtitles. Voice actors, this is where you can choose a male or female. I want this to be a male voice. I don't care about the voice here, but you could clarify that if you wanted to. And then watermark text, if you wanted to add your own logo, you could do that, but most of the time I just leave that off there. And then music preferences, and then stock or generative. You can see only stock media, generate clips or generate images. We're going to come back to this setting right here. We're going to leave this off. In the next view, I'll show you kind of what I mean by selecting this option here. So we're going to hit proceed. And then next, it's going to give you the settings here that you chose. And then it has kind of this recipe in here, and we're going to hit generate video. Now it's going to start creating a little template. It isn't charging credits for this yet, but we're going to wait for just a second until it gives us the next screen so where we can define a couple more specs. This usually takes around 30 seconds, and then we'll come back in just a second. Okay, and now you can see it will ask us what the duration of the video we want it to be, and then what platform this is for. If you use TikTok, you can use, of course, use this on YouTube Shorts as well. It's just what it's optimizing for. And then this right here is really important. So you can see here on the media, it says basic. That should be premium or pro here. So there's three different options here, and you can see depending on which one you select, it's going to take more credit. So if I wanted to make a 20-second video with the basic, you can see it's not going to cost me any more credits. Here with the premium, it's going to cost me 4 more, and then with the pro, it's going to cost 7 more. So I'm going to generate this video with all three of these different ones so you get an idea of each one of them. For now, we're just going to do the basic, and then I'll come back and also show you what the difference between the basic, the pro, and the premium looks like here. And we're going to generate this. You can see it will open up a view that looks like this, where it'll take a few minutes, and then it will generate your video. All right, and here is the output for the basic. You'll notice here that it has the iStock watermark here, but when you actually download this, you can make sure that you don't have the watermark on there. It's just the preview of this. So I'm going to play this and give you an idea of what this looks like. Now, keep in mind, this is using AI to put together a bunch of stock images and stock video. It's not actually generating video. In the next ones, it will actually be generating the video.
If your day outstayed your year, you'd live on Venus. A Venusian day, a Venusian year. Mind blown yet? Venus spins super slowly and backwards.
Okay, so you get an idea. That's pretty good for just the basic features here. So now let's move on to the middle setting one. So we're going to come over. I'm going to grab the middle setting one. All right, this is the middle setting one. This is the one that costs 2 additional credits. So you can get an idea. So this one actually is generating images here.
I need you to picture this. A single teaspoon of neutron star material weighs 1 billion tons. That's Mount Everest in a spoon.
So you kind of get an idea of the visuals here, and you can see each of the scripts are different. So if you wanted to give it a specific script, you could do that as well. And now let's move on to the premium feature or generative one. So already you can see the image on this looks a lot clearer. You can see, you kind of get what you pay for in this situation. So we're gonna hit play here.
Alone, no star, cast out from their systems, roaming frozen through space at high speed.
So that's pretty crazy. The voice on that even sounds a little bit better as well. I really like the voice of that, and then the music kind of going through on it. So that kind of gives you an idea of the 3 different levels on deciding which package you're going to use. But now let's come back to our home tab here and give you another example of a couple of other workflows here. So if we come over to workflows, the next thing that I want to show you is if you have a product or you want to create an ad and want to start creating videos for that. So you can see, you can come down here to UGC style ads, and you can actually create something with you, and you can actually clone yourself. So you can see I've cloned myself here. I'll show you that in a second. And you can actually go through and all those different settings. Or one of the settings that I really like is to be able to take an Amazon link or a Shopify link and actually pull the images from that to create a video. So what you do is you come over here, you grab this, and then you come over to Amazon, you grab your product here. We're going to grab this part right here. And then you come back over to Invideo, put that in there, and then you can grab your avatar if you want a specific one. I'm going to have the AI choose an avatar for me, and then I can say what I want this ad to do. All right, so I said create a UGC style ad of someone talking about these shelves and the load capacity in their garage. And then I really like this setting right here. The script will follow AI decides, or you could decide a specific style here. You could do social proof, problem, before, after, cost saving, anything along those lines. And then same thing, you can go through and pick the settings that you want this to be. This, I'm just going to let the AI decide on this one, and we're going to hit proceed here. And then final thing, you hit generate video. And then same thing, it will take it a few minutes, and then it will ask for the settings that you want on the back end, and we'll generate this video and show you what this looks like as well. Okay, and I tried this 2 different times to give you 2 different outputs here. So if I'm going to come over here to the history, and we'll look at this first one right here.
Okay, check this out. I finally organized the garage with this Reby shelving unit. This thing is an absolute beast.
Okay, so you can see there, it went through and gave a kind of a POV of a garage organization. This video looks real, but it doesn't look super clean or neat. So there's that option right there, and that's just one of the outputs that it gave me. And here is the second output that it gave me.
Each shelf holds 500 pounds, 2,000 pounds total. Grab yours on Amazon now.
So there's an example there. Now, what's nice about Invideo that I really like is if you are watching these and there are things that you don't like, for instance, in this one, the first 10 seconds I didn't really like on this, so I wanted to cut it. You can come over here and you can give it a command to actually change specific things. Like say that instead of like I wanted to change the clothes on this guy, I could say, hey, wear pants instead of overalls or something like that. Or if I wanted to actually manually edit this video, I could come over here, and inside of here, you can hit settings and you could look through the media and you can change some of the media. So if you wanted to upload something to replace it, you could upload media or have it generate more media. You could go through and look at all these different things, or look at the media that I have generated here to replace it with, and you can save those changes. Or you could also change the script itself. So say that instead of 400 pounds, it actually does 500 pounds. I could click that there, and then I could hit save changes, and then it will go through and changing the script right now. It will change that for me automatically. Now, another workflow that is very popular and that I've enjoyed using is the longer form animation. So if you actually wanted to create an explainer video or to create a faceless shorts video, you could do that. You can see here, let me show you an example of the faceless explainer. Same thing, you can go up to 10 minutes with this, which is crazy. You can go through and explain what you want this to do. In this situation, I wanted it to create a video on how to tie a shoe, and I went through and just hit proceed, and this is the output that it had. Okay, so here's an example of this shoe tying video.
I'm about to teach you something so simple, yet so many people mess it up every single day, tying shoes. In the next 3 minutes, you'll master not 1, but 2 foolproof methods. Plus, I'll show you the one mistake that makes your laces come undone.
Okay, so that's pretty incredible. The shots there are 100% AI, and even the added tip, the little hook retention thing that it's using inside of the video is honestly kind of mind-blowing to me. So this is a full 3-minute video. I'm not gonna have you watch the entire thing here. You get an idea of the shots that it's actually doing, which is kind of crazy. And one final kind of example of the recipes that you can use. This is the Lego style recipe. You see I had it create a video about a Lego training for a marathon, and here are some of the clips.
1, go. Race day is here. I'm moving stud by stud. Left foot. Halfway through it, I'm thinking this was a terrible idea.
So you can kind of get an idea. The legs look a little bit weird to me, but still pretty impressive on the Lego marathon video that it has created. Now, the AI video mode is really good, and I do like it. But to be honest with you, the place that I spend most of the time now is on this agent and models, because I find that the output does seem to be a little bit superior. So if you're going to be using this, I would recommend coming over here to the AI agent modes and models and testing some things as well. In order to get here, there are 2 different ways. You can come here to the home and then go to AI agents and models, and it will take you to this view right here. Or from this view, you can click down here here and it will take you to the same place. What I like about this is basically compiling all of the top models and putting them in one place so that you can use them, especially with like Sora 2, for example. If you go to Sora 2, if you get the invite code, it has the watermark and things like that. With this, you don't have to worry about that. So you can choose a specific model and create all sorts of different things. If this is overwhelming to you, you can scroll down here and actually look at these specific trends and create a trend for based on a template. So you can scroll down here and say that I like this hero walking template. I can click on this and do a new project and then create project. You can see it will take me into the mode here where it already has the caption put in here, the hero walking and then the trend. And then what I like to do, if you have a product or service, you could come over here and you could grab, let's say this suit right here, grab some of the images and then import them into right here, and then also create a product image for this. So here is the output for that when you go through and hit generate. So here is the output. Which is kind of crazy. This is the suit right here that he is wearing. So you could use this as an ad or you can use this for fun, whatever you want it to use it for. So that's one example. And you can see there are a ton of these and you can even filter them by different categories as well. Here's another example of one that I did recently as well. This is for a Lindorf chocolates here. So we're gonna come back over and I'm gonna show you this video as well from one of these trends. So all I did here was give it 4 images of the Lindorf chocolates. And then I said, make me a UGC kind of type ad, or not a UGC, follow this trend. And here is the output.
The world slows, smooth milk chocolate, a shell that melts away to a luscious center, crafted to make every bite feel like a little luxury. The moment.
So that's pretty insane. That output right there, that looks like a full-blown commercial with a couple of like outputs here. This one's using the nano banana trend here. So there is another example of those trends. Of course, if you didn't want to use a trend and say that you wanted to use one of these features here, you could just come into Sora 2 and then you can create a new project here. You can name it whatever you want, and then you could describe what you want it to create here. So I just said here, create me a video of someone ice skating in the desert. If I wanted to as well, I could click here and then grab one of the trends from this little box here, and then you can choose this specific model. This one I'm using Sora 2. So we'll come back here in just a minute once this is all produced and show you what this looks like. And after a few seconds, here is the output. That's pretty crazy. Just got the wind blowing here because I didn't tell it to say anything. But that looks pretty realistic to me. Now, another thing that I want to show you that a lot of people like to do as well is if you come over here to the home, you can actually create a clone of yourself. All right, so we're going to click on clone myself, and then you can see it gives you 5 different bullet points to follow. Upload a 60-second video. Make sure you give Invideo permission to use your clone avatar, and then speak naturally, pause in between sentences, look directly in the camera, use high quality equipment for better results, and then you can watch a guide here. We're going to choose a file real quick, put that in there, and then it's going to ask us to check some of these boxes here. So I am cloning myself, my face is clearly visible, quiet, and then I do give it permission here. So we're gonna hit this, and then it will upload your video into the platform. And you can see then it will start processing. This will take a little bit of time, so be a little bit patient, and then it will give it a little bit of time. So we'll come back here once it's all kind of verified everything. And after that is done processing, what you can do, you can see here in the AI twins, you can click on this, and then you can actually add yourself to any type of video or workflow. So say that I wanted to create a UGC video, I can come here and I can select my avatar, and let me kind of give you an idea of what the avatar looks like. All right, here is my Invideo AI clone here.
Need to dive into video creation? We're talking straightforward, no fuss setup. First things first, grab an Invideo AI account. The latest deals and discounts.
All right, so you can get an idea of what that ends up looking like from there. Like I said, you could use that in your ads or anywhere you'd like to. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and be sure to check out the link down below in the description if you want to get the latest deals on this, and we'll see you in the next one.